So, first question, how would you describe yourself?
Oh, that's a difficult one. How would I describe myself? Maybe as a all-around sportsman that likes to go into the mountains. That's me.
I would present myself as somebody pretty bad at everything, but somebody who loves to do a bit of everything, maybe? Something like that. So Sam, for me, is really a little machine. Somebody super good at a bunch of activities. Like he's a machine in climbing, machine in alpinism. He's very, very good in paragliding. He's a pro skier. So I really admire him because he's able to mix all those activities together. And so when he's in the mountains, he's such in his element and he can adapt super easy to any situation.
So honestly, my older brother Simon was always my mentor, and he was the guy who was into climbing, and then he was in need for a partner to belay him, and that was my role at that time. And first I was more playing around in mountains, and then later on really the love towards the mountains was growing deeper and deeper. And I really like that, to be outside and to be free, to be able to do what I want to do. I practice every activity that is making sense for myself. I think I like the speed in skiing, in paragliding. I like climbing. At the end, I like to adapt to the mountain on like a daily basis. And then I choose my sport. If it's good for flying, I go flying. If it's good for skiing, I go skiing. Good for climbing, I go climbing.
Snow was pretty bad that day, so the only place where we found some kind of protected snow was in the Broodneck Horn. There's a nice couloir.
Que là, ça veut dire faire 2 rappels, quoi.
it was too dangerous to hike it up because you have huge cornices on top of it. So the idea was really to access from the top with a huge rappel, and that really made our day because it was pretty scary and super fun at the same time.
Bon,
C'est bon.
Les jambes. Ouh. Ah, mes jambes, ouais.
Victor is this like, Victor is a Delarue. Delarues are really special. You first underestimate them, and then when you see them moving, doing their things, it's just like a firework. And it's super motivating for me because he's seeing also different lines and different, he has a different opinion on the mountain, which is more from the freestyle background, but it's also helping me to push for my own skiing. So he's, at the end, how to describe him, he's like a young, powerful, motivated guy that I like to have around myself, so it's cool to have him here.
Bravo!
Elle me fait flipper.
Bah, t'as été bien là.
So I started snowboarding when I was 7 probably, then doing a bunch of freestyle. And then Xavier brought me to Alaska when I was maybe 21. Then we had the first great trip there. So that was an initiation to freeride, I guess. In the summer, I really love to spend time in the mountains to go climbing or to go flying. And all those techniques and those tools that I learned, they helped me so much for my snowboarding in the winter. They helped me to go and access to lines that I couldn't ride if I wouldn't have those skills.
Et ça, là, il y a moyen que ça parte presque sous tes pieds, quoi. Attends.
Parce que là, tu vois, juste les cailloux là, chez la corde,
Ouais.
ça, il est juste là, à 2 mètres, il y a plein de cailloux.
Là, ouais.
Et après, plus bas, encore une fois.
Yeah, man.
really wanted to ride this beautiful north face of the Breithorn with Sam, and to access to it, it's quite difficult. So it's rather you do big mission of 2 hours of rappels, or you take your glide, and in 2 minutes, after a beautiful flight, you make it to the top of your line.
I wish to be someone better to help me with this comparison. Call me
Yeah, buddy!
mysterious.
C'est bon ça!
Why is it hard on my own? Why am I not like her? In my soul, why must the curtains come down? Why must the coffin is loud? Why am I not like her? I wish to be something
That was a good combo.
special. In the end, I wish to be so much better. In the end, I wish to be me.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely the evolution of the gear is helping a ton. Today we have ice axes and crampons, jackets that are lighter than the mountaineering boots 20 years ago. So everything gets lighter, gets better. And that's like, yeah, the evolution really helps us to push further, to explore, to really be in the mountains with more security also.
Un sac plein.
De ça? De l'art comme ça?
Ah, c'est bon.
Oh, les sacs, tellement. Sweet dreams, buddy. In the future, I can totally see that everybody is going to be able to have a bunch of different skills like climbing, paragliding, and all this. And this will allow people just to go out in the mountains and whatever the conditions are, have a lot of fun and find the tools to do the right activity for the right day.
Glacier traveling with Victor Delerue. I want to go down there. That's why we roped up. Yeah, but.
I think when I see a picture of a mountain, I see some possibilities, some lines to ride or to paraglide or to climb, and really that challenge is like driving me to the mountains almost every day. the end, doing those activities together doesn't make you really a better skier because you got way more things to think about, but you have a better access to, in my opinion, more interesting lines. And also with the glider, for example, it's a whole new game. And we want to explore for skiing, but then like the whole thing around it in alpinism, in flying, it's really something that is a new challenge for us. And it's cool to bring in new toys and explore new ways, explore new descents in a certain way that it wouldn't be possible if you only think skiing. So if you're open to other activities, you can combine it and you get just way more access, and you also in a way open up your mind.